Hi! Oh my god, I didn't realize my sound was so staticky. Please excuse me. Oh my goodness. Hello, Rachel! I finished dinner. I am here. We're ready to go. I think. Yeah, we're ready to go. Hello, friend. Alright, where's my Twitch people? Nara's here. Hello, Nara. Right, on YouTube, we got Lily and Boomsday and Rachel. And then on Twitch, we got Nara. Hello, friends. Welcome. Dinner! Yeah, no, sorry. Dinner had salad involved, and I cannot eat salad fast. Much chewing. Lots of chewing involved. And I have a couple of fries left. I just decided I'll finish them up here. I hope y'all are not, like, grossed out. Please let me know if you're grossed out by eating sounds. I hope not. I don't need to get out the bells. No. Thank you. Oh, congratulations on your 20 stream streak, Nara. Great. I love that. Thank you. Am I obsessed? Listen, I don't know. I'm not the one to judge that, but I appreciate your support anyhow. Yes, only the strong maids survive. True. Oh, I'm hoping to do more maid cafe events this year. At conventions and local things. There was a convention I was trying to get into a maid cafe wise, but it was like, they wanted, like, they're like an adult anime convention, so they're like, we want to do a lingerie maid cafe, and I'm like, no, nah, you can find somebody else to do that. That is not my jam. Like, I appreciate it, and I know some people are gonna be really into it, but like, not me, no thank you. I like the more traditional uniform. Nara says, I am always obsessed by something. I feel it. Special interests are a thing. I feel it, I feel it. Am wanting to interact with you more now that I've officially decided I'm trying Idolfest again. And you're also really neat. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, not a problem. Listen, shit happens. Shit happened. I mean, honestly, I wasn't able to do as much last year because shit really happened. We will not yassify Martha. Not in that direction. No, definitely not. Rachel is unconvinced by the lingerie maid cafe. Rachel goes, maybe not. See, but I've been seeing a lot of these, like, adult or, like, I don't know how I would describe them. Because there's been, like, Ushikon is an anime convention only for people 18 and up, but it's not all about, like, sex or hentai. Like, it's just, like, grown-ass people enjoying anime. And I like that. But I feel like a lot of these adult anime conventions that have been popping up, like, just before the pandemic and, like, after it started, they're all just very explicit. So, like, I don't know, I feel like, that has become a direction that a lot of the community has gone into. And it's, I mean, I get it, there is a need for that, like, people saw a market that was unserved and filled it. I get it. It's just not my favorite thing. Making a new character for fests that doesn't need a fursuit so you can breathe. That's good. Will be Squirrel. How cute. We need to up the Wota at Idolfest. Not that it's not Wota. We need to up the WOTA at the Idol Fest at general conventions. Cause like... Oh! Hey, Dolly! Oh, thank you for resubscribing! Oh my goodness, you're only 2 months away from your subscription being a 2-year-old. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you for all of your support. I'm making heart hands. Dragon Maid would be cute. I've thought about doing a cosplay of Dragon Maid, but not as one of the maids, but as Kobayashi. That way all the maids will come to me. But that's just a thought. What am I doing this evening? We're going to be finishing up the Miles Edgeworth case in Ace Attorney. No, we are not talking about sex. That was just the way that the conversation led, all right? Because we went from maid cafes to this place wanting a lingerie to cafes to adult anime conventions. We were going down the rabbit trail in our pre-stream talk, all right? Yes, there is a reason why OnlyFans is a thing. You are correct. I feel like if they're going into adult topics in media... Yeah, not just haha boobs hentai. I feel that. That's what fur cons do for most of their adult panels, and I'd love that at anime cons. Dolly! Did I miss sex? No. Because I was talking to somebody about an anime convention in Dallas that popped up, and I was like, ooh, do they have a maid cafe? And I was like, they were like, they want a lingerie maid cafe. And I was like, no, nope, not for me. You can find somebody else. Rachel, we've been discussing with our friend Ponchi, who makes most of her money in fursuits these days. People at FurCons have been saying they want maid cafes, and she was gonna hook me up. 'Cause we have a whole bunch of cat ears that we had used for a show back in like 2017. So like, and we did that pet shop cafe as our last show of 2020 before lockdown. So like, we're gonna zhuzh it up, revamp it, and maybe get into some FurCons, because they need places to eat and chat, and Moe Kyun also. You know what? Might switch to Twitch because that's easier. That's fine, either way, because I know some people like YouTube and some people like Twitch, so that's why I do both. Dolly would do it. Sick. A fursuit maid cafe would be sick. I know, right? Because we were thinking of having it be like, have a maid with like animal accoutrement, like ears and a tail, be paired up with somebody in a fursuit and like an apron and a maid headband, and like each duo, like each team would serve each table. That way you get the fursuit experience, but you can actually have someone like speaking to you. So, anyway, sorry, we went on a whole like maid cafe tangent, but like, that's my life and that's what I do. Where is my Steam? There it is. So we're gonna finish the Miles trial tonight. I was thinking of doing Yakuza, but I'm still like leveling up my boys. I have unlocked so many new sub-stories, just by leveling these bitches up. So I'm trying to do as many sub-stories as I possibly can, and then we'll get back to Yakuza on Thursday. I'm thinking of, Friday might be better. I don't know. We will be doing the Yakuza 4 finale this coming week. It will happen. So. But I'm leveling up my boys. During recovery this week, I'll just be sitting there leveling up my stupid men. So. There we go. There is the game. I would absolutely pitch that to Texas cons. I mean, what's the big Texas fur con? Furry Fiesta or something? I don't know. Man, listen, we're trying to... One cannot live on anime conventions alone because there are so many maid cafes in this damn state, so... Which I love. They're great. We love them. We're friends. I promise I just choked on my own spit. I'm not being a bitch. We're all friends, but like, we need to branch out, change or die, as they say. I've never been to a con. That sounds pretty intense. Boomsday has switched over. Congratulations. Why are you laughing, Rachel? Quit laughing! Oh, God. No, but honestly, the second Maid Cafe boom has been really fun. It's just, you know, we have to expand our horizons. What's the percentages? What are we percentaging, Rachel? You have the Frenchman emotes. Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, let me pull up our... Boop! There we go. Okay. The final day of... Oh, I think it's the final day of trial. We gotta go find this old man. The new witness just fucking up and left after Larry gave his testimony and saved our sorry asses. So now we have to go find him in order to, like, get that story and figure out what happened 15 years ago in the DL6 incident, because the statute of limitations, since when we start this, will only be 1 day away. So, off we go. You know, Grandpa might have committed a murder, so we gotta figure out if he did or not. Alright, December 27th, 2:11 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Oh, Maya is sad.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
Am I normally this late? Look, listen, I'm usually like 10 minutes late. 10 to 15 usually. But today I have been prepping because I'm going in for a surgical procedure tomorrow, so I have been prepping today and it took longer than usual, so my apologies. But I do usually stream a little later, I guess, if that's... No more drugs! I know. I have all my preparations. Right! I forgot that Edgeworth thinks he committed a crime. Thank you! No, it's gonna be an outpatient surgery. I'm coming home the same day. It's nothing, like, hugely serious. Oh, great. Nothing serious! Stream crashes. I'm sorry! Ooh, merciful heavens. Nah, my computer was like, nah, I'm restarting right now. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh, no, I don't want you to restart. But I put it off for too long. You know how you never want your computer to restart? And it's like, I need an update. And you're like, no, you don't. And it's like, I need an update. And I'm like, no, you don't. And then it said, no, fuck, you're updating right now. So please excuse my computer for shutting everything down. Let me grab... Oh god, I don't know if I... Whoop! Grab the wrench and start swinging. No, we don't need to. Be nicer to your computer. Turn it off sometimes. I know. She needs a rest. Poor Miku. Miku, I'm sorry. Miku, I'm sorry. Hi, Jimmy. Oh, hold on. Let me get back to the... Ow! Where's my model? Oh, I didn't load VTube Studio yet. Hang on. Sorry, Jimmy. You just came after a forced restart. Well, thank y'all for waiting. I appreciate that. Need to reboot the contest. No, the maid contest. You should see every time we show up at a convention, we always have more contestants than we think we're gonna have. I think the last maid contest we did had like 23 contestants. Like, I had only printed out, I think, like, 20, like, judging papers. And then we needed to, like, write a few more in somebody's sketchbook. I'm happy I didn't miss much. Okay. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Good gravy. Ah! There we are. We're there. We're there. We're good. We're here. Things are happening. Things are moving along. Okay. Phew. All right. Need to get on that. Hell yeah. Definitely. Come hang out. We'd love to see you at more cons. Poof. I know. Poof. Here I am. Time to save Edgeworth. Yes, that is correct. If I can bring the game back up and not have Miku... My computer's name is Miku, if that was confusing. Because she is white, teal, black, and gray. So I'm like, it's Miku. They return! Yes, they do! Oh, and if y'all hear mechanical noises, my partner is doing more robot testing, so don't worry. It's just them, because their office is next to mine. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, beverage of the evening is English breakfast tea. Decaf. Because I have to get up at ass o'clock in the morning to go do surgery things. Hey, thank you for the follow, Boomsday. Much appreciated. Yes, I am silly. That's why you love me. Martha said it's nothing serious, and Miku said, bet! Yes. Miku said, haha, you're funny. Ooh, I had my sound all the way down. Let's fix that. Okay. Take two! Oh, I need to get y'all... Y'all gotta see what I'm seeing. I'm over here like, let's play a game, and you can't see anything. My bad. Okay. December 27th, 2:11 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Let's go. Have we lost... Can y'all hear that? Why am I not hearing anything? Sound? Can y'all hear the game? Oh, you can hear. I can't. I mean, shit, as long as you can. Oh, shit. Okay, cool. I pushed the right button. Alright, yes, Miles thinks he committed a crime, but did he actually? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Memory of murder.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. Probably the DL6, if I am to have a good guess.
But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick.
Larry! Larry! Yo, how's everyone doing? What did you think of my performance today? Oh, now we can't hear the music. Shit! Hang on. Larry! It's Larry's fault. Hold on, I'm gonna save, because whenever you can't find sound in this... Oops. That wasn't what I meant to do. Whenever the sound has an issue in the game, I usually have to restart it. Yeah, no, it's not doing the thing. Are you... Hold on, I wonder if... No! OBS! Woo! It's a raid! It's a raid! Oh my goodness! Boo Bear! Kunazu says, wee! Hello, Boo Bear, and hello, Raiders. Thank you for joining me tonight. We're going to be doing some Ace Attorney. We're having some sound issues. So, like, please pardon me. If you are new here, hello. My name is Martha. I am an idol, VTuber, voice coach, and your trashy godmother. My pronouns are they, them. I provide safe spaces, online and off, to celebrate community in fandom and living as your most authentic self. Welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, hey, yow! Thank you, Bochi Underblade. Thank you for following me. Much obliged, my friend. I appreciate it very much. Hang on, let me get... Damn sound! It's fine. I will just close the game and then open it back up again. Anything to support the streamers? Hell yeah. Thank you. Excuse me. I did not want the Steam store. I want the game. Thank you. Restart my cell phone? My cell phone's doing motion capture. It's doing the thing. Thank you for the head pats, Nara. Much obliged. Technical difficulties get head pats. Did that do anything? Whoa. There it is. I can hear it. I think you can hear it. You're laughing so hard you dropped your beer. Watch the beer. Okay. Woohoo! Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right. We continue with Larry's entrance. For those of you who just joined us via raid, we are in the last day of the Miles Edgeworth trial. Larry Butts just saved our asses, but now he's got more nonsense. So, let's see what Larry has for us this afternoon. What did you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Yes, we return with the goober.
Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint.
Right on! Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? She is a child, Larry. She is 17. Also, what about Keonce, Larry? Don't cheat on your woman. Hey, Emily. Hey, Elliot. No, y'all are totally fine. You just missed all the technical difficulties and my computer saying fuck you and force restarting. So you actually came in right on time. Not to worry, my friend. Right, Nick? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two? Larry's like, admit it, you're gay. I think you can do better than that. Larry has ferret energy. I can see it. I can definitely see it. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah. Bow before your hero. Shut up, Larry. Be grateful, Nick. Okay, what do you want, Larry, besides praise? Yes, I named my computer. Do you not name your electronics, Rachel? I name lots of inanimate objects. I haven't named my speakers yet. I got some, like, actual, like, music bitch speakers. They're used, so, like, you know, they weren't stupid expensive, but I need to name them. Stupid, lanky, energetic, the same thing. Don't shoot, Larry! Nara, quit jumping to violence. Also, we are not in possession of the gun. The court is in possession of the gun. So even if we wanted to, we couldn't shoot Larry at this point in time. Okay.
You did help out at the trial. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty, edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? I don't know. Rachel, I think you might want to refresh your window. I think you're pretty far behind the rest of the stream. Try refreshing your window and see if it can catch you up. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm gonna believe in you two until the end. Us two? Are we hiring Larry?
Edgeworth and... who else? You and me. You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me? But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick?
Enough with the silent treatment.
Alright, let's talk about Edgeworth. Yes, he was about to be guilty until Larry showed up. Larry bust in and saved everybody's ass.
Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Give us a flashback. Give us a flashback. Damn it, no flashback. Okay. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
A class trial?
Okay, let's talk about the class trial. You remember, Larry? Spring of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh. I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it.
Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Oh, here we go. Here's the flashback. Oh, poor Phoenix. Poor baby. I like how the teacher just, like, let these kids do this, but okay.
I didn't do it. Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him! Just admit you did it! You can't hide the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! And you're not borrowing my eraser! Don't allow him in these things! Give me back those 50 cents! Blah!
That was a lot in a very short amount of time. Yeah, $38 is a lot of lunch money, but I guess, like, if it's for the whole month, that makes sense. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. The objection! Doing it to see baby Miles, please. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. And everything else has no place. How do I do a British accent with a child? You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles. Oh, look at this baby! Why is he British? Because that's the accent I gave him when we first met him, and I have to stick to it, Dolly. I have to stick to it. I've run out of American accents. I love how everyone and their mom makes Miles European, because he's a fancy little bastard. Ugh. Baby Edgeworth is so fucking cute. Look at him!
It was you who stole my money, was it?
No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Oh, it was Edgeworth's money that got stolen.
Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof.
Oh, is this Larry?
Why don't you all just shut up?
Yup. Larry in a tank top and shorty shorts. He's so tiny. Oh my God, baby Larry. Ooh, and congratulations, Elliot, on your 10-stream streak.
This is always...
Ugh. I can talk, I promise.
This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
He is silly. I love him. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Why is she crying? Maya, get a grip.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
The teacher stole the money! Hi, Alita! Oh, God. Man, if it really was the teacher stealing a kid's lunch money, that's terrible. Yeah. Well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. God damn it, how long do we have to talk to Larry? This really shows that correlation does not imply causation. True! Oh, okay, Rachel, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye! Thank you, thank you. Have a good Sunday night. Hugs for Maya, agreed. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. Why else would she allow the trial to happen? Suspicious. Oh my god.
I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
Oh, Miles. Poor sweet baby. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
But why?
What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he had became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. That's so fucking gay! Phoenix! God damn it, Phoenix! He was just this dude in the fucking 3rd grade that you knew for half a year. And you saw his picture in the paper and you thought he was sexy and you had to get to... Wow! Honestly, that is conviction. Props to you, Phoenix. You know what you want. You're gonna go get it. Wow. God, I love gay people. He became an entire lawyer just so he could talk to his friend from the 3rd grade. Oh, that makes it so much better. Like, everyone, I knew everyone shipped them, but I'm like, is this like another Naru Sasu thing? Nah, this is legit. He is so gay. Well, maybe it is a Naru Sasu thing, because Naruto loves Sasuke, and Sasuke's like, get away from me. And Phoenix loves Miles, and Miles is like, get away from me. Shit! Why is that kind of pairing so popular in Japanese media? Gracious. Okay. Maya's over here like, wow, my boss is gay. In court. Edgeworth believed in me and I believe in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. Just like me for real. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free?
Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Ah yes, the tsundere appeal. Gotcha. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Aw, Nick!
Nick! Why do they call him Nick if his name is Phoenix? Is Nick just like a nickname they gave him? I don't know.
We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I'd settle for who. Right, what? Like you think he's a monster? I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Alright, where are we going? Move. Should we talk with Gumshoe or should we just go straight to the lake? Phoenix! Yeah, I guess so. He's Gordy! We already found out what Gordy was, Jimmy. It was the air tank and the samurai. Alright, we'll go to the lake. Alright. Gumshoe! We get a 2-for-1. I love it. Hey, pal, long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Whoa, big boy. Sorry about that. No prob, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. Everybody loves Gumshoe in this chat. Everybody. Everybody's a Dick Gumshoe stan.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Okay. To Gumshoe always fits. The chat is for real dick lovers. Good god damn it.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Hello, IDK on YouTube. Welcome, friend. We all love Gumshoe. Yes, we do. We love our dum-dum himbo man. Oh, one other thing.
Eek!
No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye, Dick. Alright, well, let's just go straight to the boathouse then. We have to go to the woods! Into the woods! Into the woods! Into the woods and out of the woods and home before dark! Maybe. I love that musical. That is in my top 5. The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. Larry was just in your office, Phoenix.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
We move. To the boat rental. To grandmother's house we go. True.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Ahem! Ah! I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Ah, it's mustache time. 'Cause here's Grossberg. Aha! Hello? What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, like the fresh scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing.
Yes, I appreciate this mustache very much.
Mr. Edgeworth Trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Ho ho! What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. Grossberg is not the boathouse man. The boathouse man is a teeny tiny little old man. Grossberg is not. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thank you, Grossberg. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? Okay, we move to the shack. I want to talk to the bird. Also, open the safe. December 27th, caretaker's shack.
Nobody's home.
Hello! Hello! Ah!
Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello! Hello! I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello! Hello!
How many more times do I have to do that? This case is for the birds. Meanwhile, Boomsday Bird! We love Polly. I still want to hear her spill the beans. That is what I want. That is how I want this trial to end. Okay, I have a sip of tea. Okay. Let's see. I want to open the safe.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yes, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aww. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure. I want to know if there's evidence in the safe. Thank you.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. Aha! A letter. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter?
Ah, boring. Huh. There's no name or signature on this thing. Is it in code? It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Oh? What is this? Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Here we go. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, and firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. Revenge! Right? But who wrote it? It's all here in perfect detail.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Yeah, right! I'm thinking it's the purple bastard, but I don't know how we connect him to it. Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Okay. Letter from the safe added to the court record. Polly should be the MC in Hot Tofu Boyfriend.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great. Now the bird's gonna hate me. Okay, is there anything else? Oh yeah, the wet noodle. Yeah, if he didn't use his kitchen, why is he talking about pasta? What, you thought he was telling the truth? Okay. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. That fishing pole looks expensive.
Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe.
Don't you think the caretaker would mind?
Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange.
Maybe we'd better not. I like how Maya is just all about petty theft. I also want to know the significance of these fish.
Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them?
Yeah, I guess so. You mean the pictures of the fish they caught, right?
Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you?
Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away.
Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him.
Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Okay, I don't think anything else useful is gonna come up, but the letter was a good clue. Let's move. Let's go back to Grossberg's, because he said if we found anything, we should go see him. Oh, Mr. Oh, well. It's not there. I guess we'll go back to our office first. Oh, okay.
One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
Maya wants to rob this man. She really does. And so does Lily. Lily and Maya are over here like, yes. Alright, let's go to Grossberg's. Yes, December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out. Again. God damn it, Grossberg! You said you'd be at your office. Lies. Lies and slander.
When does he work, anyway?
Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Can we speak to Miles? Yeah! Edgy, spill the beans! December 27th, Detention Center Visitors Room. You look... Oh! Hey! 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 Woo! Woo, goodness! Hello! Caitlin! Friend! Thank you so much for the bits. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The weekend has been good. We're finishing it up with a little stream just because this week's schedule is gonna be wonky. So I thought I would do our normal Tuesday things on Sunday. Even though we're doing Ace Attorney instead of Yakuza, but I wanted to finish this fucking trial. So, here we are. Hello, welcome. I hope you have also had a good weekend and that you are enjoying your Sunday night. Alright, you look as grim as always. Huh.
Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean? Oh, Alita says hydrate. Boomsday says, I will need to leave for a little bit. Hope to be back soon. Totally fine. Get done what you need to get done, friend. We'll see you soon. Thank you for the hydrate, Alita. I have switched from tea to water. Been sick all week, but I'm finally getting better. Well, I'm glad you're on the mend, my friend. Being sick is never fun.
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade.
Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Probably. And I mean, also, if this traumatic experience for Miles happened after the class trial, anything before it is probably pretty fuzzy. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Okay, let's talk about that, and then we'll show him the letter, I think. I won't take everything. The fishing pole is alluring. I could impress a lot of people carrying an expensive rod, but do you know how to fish? Could you use the fishing pole, is my question. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. I mean, it makes sense. Like, it does make sense. I feel you, Edgeworth.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not been sound of mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. I mean, yeah, trauma will do that to you. More sense than becoming a defense attorney to see to see Edgeworth again. Yes. We know Phoenix is good. We know we didn't say he was smart. I know people who know how to use the fish. Okay, fine. All right, Lily, I'll just look the other way as you rob the caretaker of his fishing pole. Let's talk about Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I don't know if I respect this man. I don't. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. What, how to prepare people and shut them up to not say things that are true?
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. His weakness was not having the time to prepare Larry! That's how we were able to take advantage of it. Anyway. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth!
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding! let's present this letter. Edgeworth. See this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Miles needs protection! Yes, he does. Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. 2 men. Meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It also says, this is your last chance.
Last chance. Sorry, that's Phoenix. Last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. I don't know if we should show him that photo. Is there anything else we should show him? I don't know. Damn it. Let's see. Why not? It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow? Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Right, doesn't hurt to show it to him, I guess so.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, well, I guess the big thing was the letter. Aha! Yanni Yogi, there we go. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. You go into the elevator? Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier! That's Edgeworth's father, not baby Edgeworth.
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. His dad was British, I see. Shut up.
Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. Memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? Memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Alright, let's go. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing, in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen. Spill the baked beans. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol.
Get away! Get away from my father!
Bang. Ah! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it in that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait! Edgeworth! You mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of the DL6. I shot my father. This is bad.
What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe...
There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Is it Grossberg? That fuck who's never in his office? Gotta move. Get back to your fucking office! Come on, Grossberg! And, like, did anyone fingerprint the fucking gun? Mr. Grossberg! Mustache back on. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding! I can't believe you're not!
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, hmm?
It's Mr. Edgeworth! He...
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream! Only a dream!
Yes, it is the mustache man, Lily. I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm?
Well,
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
no! I don't believe it!
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Okay, well, tell us some shit. What else, or what do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost, and died in despair, as it were.
I see.
Why does the statute of limitations matter if he's just trying to frame him for a whole new murder? That's true. I hadn't thought of that. Right, statute of limitations does not apply to taking revenge. Because we don't do that through a legal system. Or at least most people don't. I wonder. Okay, let's talk about Misty Faye. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Faye. Oh, Emily believes in Miles. That's cute. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Okay, well, let's show him the letter. Oh-ho! So this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but his own. Ooh, tell us more! Come on, Grossberg! Spill the sauerkraut! Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different.
He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough.
Okay, but what does that mean, sir?
Wait!
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
No! No, I do not. Let's find out, shall we? Miles Edgeworth, Yanni Yogi. Well, it said the letter was in perfect handwriting. Maybe it was Von Karma? Let's give it a shot. Could it be Manfred Von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself.
He wanted revenge against Miles's dad! That's what he wanted! What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about Von Karma, shall we? Murder for hire, right?
If it was truly Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father.
I still don't want to believe that. Oh, Marley's here! You redeemed the Mr. Martha, but I already had it on because we were at Grossberg's office. Hello, Marley, being sneaky. Hello, friend. Glad you're here.
He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no!
But how could how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even if Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
Okay, well, let's talk about it. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And so he lost the trial. Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty von Kammer has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for von Kammer. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work.
Talk about emotional damage, for fucking real. This man can't handle one little spot on his perfect record. Fuck.
I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that.
I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick! Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care! I know he's not guilty. Yes, he also was a minor, so that would be tried differently. Also, hold on. Let's look at this photo for a second. Do y'all see, where's my mouse? This hole in the elevator door. Is it possible that someone could have shot in the elevator from outside? Because no one talked about glass breaking. No one mentioned windows. But this photo, I saw that when we first found it in the police station. But the DL6 didn't come up as much as it did in the last trial. But now that we're thinking about it, this gives me pause to if Miles really did it. Because if it really was one random shot in the dark, if it was only one shot, it would have hit him with nothing in the glass. Okay, I'm thinking I might be on the right track because Dolly and Jimmy are making noise over here. Nani, right? The fucking I think I might have something here, maybe.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials. Should I present the photograph?
Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of von Karma were he alive.
Okay, I think we're done with Grossberg. Right, you think with the window being broken, there would be more oxygen, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So the window couldn't have been open until, like, the very end of it. I don't remember, but it makes sense to me. Okay, alright, I'll take it. Alright. Back to the detention center? Nothing new. Back to the lake? No! The Criminal Affairs Department. See if Gumshoe found the old man. Oh, also, we should take the mustache off. We're not in Grossberg's office anymore. Alright, December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check the records room out again.
Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. Ooh, Ooh, it's go time. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry!
Here we go. Shit's gonna go down in the records room. Okay, records room.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. Uh-oh! Right. Oh, shit. Yeehaw time! Sheriff time. I saw it. Alright, sheriff time! We're having a shootout with Von Karma involving documents. I should get a little sheriff's badge to wear with the hat. I'll look for one.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here.
Von Karma?
Where are you, buddy? Looks like there are files inside this glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside.
Nick, it's locked.
They must keep important case files in there. What about this open one? I bet you Von Karma was looking in there. Yeehaw! Yes. Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases, evidence.
Huh. Unsolved cases?
Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty!
What? Von Karma took it, that bastard! What are you doing in here? Von Karma! You! How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? Why does he look different? He looks different to me. Him. No, he's just an asshole. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Okay. Talk. God. Why do I keep having static issues? That's annoying. Oh! Oh no! Yes? Okay. Oh no! Well, shit! damn it! Another technical blip. Front-facing karma is horrific. I agree. Fuck, where did I last save? I'm gonna have to go through so much shit. Why are we doing this? Miku is mad at me today. She's mad. He looks like a skeleton dressed as a librarian. He does. He really does. Ooh. Man, good thing we didn't do the Yakuza finale tonight. It'd be even worse. He was too intimidating. It caused the computer to give up. Too scary. Alright, well, last time I saved was this. Alright, let's see. Speak nice to them. Okay, it was with, Grossberg. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to fast forward, present that, oops, back, present that, backspace, move, detention center. I'm gonna save now, just in case. Then move again to the Criminal Affairs Department. Let's go to the records room. What? What? Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait, it didn't give me the option to go to the records room. No, don't use the fishpole on Miku. I need Miku. Shit. Hang on. We talked to Grossberg, didn't we? Right! We gotta talk about Von Karma. That's what I missed. And back to that. I forgot we had to talk to him more. I know you see no game. I'm trying to fast forward through the parts we already did. Because we already went through this bit on Von Karma. Okay, and he's gonna go through the case files again for us. Back we go. We move to the detention center. We move to the Criminal Affairs Department. We save the game. Okay, now I will show you the game because we have caught up. Okay. Gotta go to the records room. Alright, Miku, we've seen front-facing Von Karma now. You gotta chill out. We examine that open drawer. Alright, there we go. Ah! Jump scare! Okay. Yeah, he doesn't remember defense attorneys. Needless things to be crushed. Alright, let's talk, bitch.
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed the veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate. Wow, what an asshole. Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? the son of your most bitter rival. Don't be scared, Miku. I know. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Okay, let's talk about tomorrow's trial. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth would tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is gonna bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Ugh. Should we show him the letter? I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy. God, okay. Might as well. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool! I told him to burn it after he read it. Oh no! Oh, I'm scared.
So you admit it! You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter!
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What? Nick! What is that thing?
A taser! A stun gun for self-defense! Usually. Ain't it? 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000! Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Right, he just blatantly admitted it. Well, technically he's not in private. There are police officers in the vicinity. You just gotta scream loud enough for those fuckers to hear you. And, like, pray that they care. Now give me the letter. No!
No!
Whoa! Oh, sorry, that was Von Karma. Oh! What are you?
Nick, run! Ah!
Maya! Out of my way! Ah! Did we hang on to it? Oh, he got us. Why didn't you run? When she said run! It's not over till it says game over, Marley. I learned that last time. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes! Maya!
The letter. Did he take it?
Maya is our hero. We love her. Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or as a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Maya! Ugh, there has to be some way I can help her! Phoenix is useless for not running. I agree. Thank you. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya, she's holding something. Did she have the letter the whole time? It's a bullet. DL6 incidents. Evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Thank you, Maya! Oh my god. Okay, so all we have to find is the gun with the markings that match. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Ah, shit, here we go! Court day! Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna stand up and stretch for a second before we get into court. Oh, goodness. Yes. Okay. Got a little bit more time. So if the bullet was still in his heart, it definitely came through the window before hitting him. Right? No, we're gonna finish this, damn it. We're gonna finish it. Ugh. Doesn't the gun in your evidence say it was fired thrice? Yes, the gun in the evidence was fired thrice, but that's because there was a gunshot to kill Hammond. That was the first gunshot. And then Yanni Yogi went on the boat and fired the gun twice. So that adds up to 3 shots. So that bullet did not come from that gun. We know that for a fact. Okay, hang on. Water. Stretch time. Ugh. Stretch this way. Oh, and then stretch that way. And stretch to the back. Ugh. And then to the front. Ugh. Okay. Right, to make a witness. So he killed Hammond first, then he shot once on the boat to get people's attention, and then shot twice to make sure someone saw a gunshot. Okay. Gotten our stretchies, gotten our water. Let's go, lesbians! Okay. Ugh, I'm gonna stretch out for a second. Yoink. December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday.
You ate an entire pint of ice cream. Oh no, are you a member of the Tummy Hurts Club? Also, you're just in time for the trial. Welcome back.
Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I'm just shocked I was able to do... As long as the tummy doesn't hurt, it's okay. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing?
Sorry! I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya? Maybe you should go outside and discharge? I wonder why she's still shocked, but Phoenix isn't? Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. pal. Oops. She got gumshoe. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, detective? Or how did it go, detective? Sorry, wrong accent. Maybe because she's a medium. That's what I was thinking. Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Right, because I also don't think it works like that. Yeah, it's probably some kind of woo-woo shit that they've got in the game. Ugh, excuse me. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. What's gonna happen to the wet noodle? Alright, 10 a.m. District Court, here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ooh, voice crack. And he's not... Oh! He's actually saying shit. The prosecution is ready. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Oh? Come on! Don't be awed into silence by every little thing that he says! Note to self, stay a foot away from Maya, don't want to be Lightning Rod Lily. That's hilarious. Also, that would be a good stage name. If you were an idol or a drag performer, Lightning Rod Lily would be pretty cool. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. You only want that so you can pin down Miles, you bastard. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness! Why did you run away yesterday? I'm either really good or really bad coming up with names. I agree. I very much feel you on that statement. The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Okay. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't get one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Okay, I fucking hope so, Phoenix. we're gonna save. We'll save in slot 8. I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did, are ya? I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Speculation.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. I'm really bad at coming up with names, so when I DM games, I have to have names prepared to choose from. Or every random NPC guy will be Robert, Marcus, or John. Listen, if I were in a D&D campaign and there was an NPC named Marcus, I'd probably like him. Okay. I wasn't running away, are you sure? Then why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes.
I went to buy some food for Polly, see?
Food?
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see? She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well, I kind of got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, huh? You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
Right? Ask the parrot. I want to present Polly. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Okay, what if we present Polly? I'm going to save in slot 10. Why not present Polly? Oh, I can't! Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of those statements are lies. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. Okay. I'm gonna save again in slot 10. There's Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. None of us like Von Karma, Emily. None of us do. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi! From the DL6 incident! It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. What are you tisking about? Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. I can't, with that name, I can't help but picture him playing flute music by the lake. That's very true. This man, this witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? Polly! This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor? Okay, hang on. We're gonna save. Slot 9. Please take this man's fingerprint. Oh! Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Huh. What do you mean, huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints! What? What? No fingerprints? He burned them off? Ow. You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past! Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No! Well, what will you do now, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? How many years ago was this, and he still remembers this, right? Dolly, that was her random guess. Good job. No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one! All right, where's Grossberg?
Nick, what are we gonna do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, hmm? Yes, I would, actually. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? Yes, Polly! I've been waiting for this, bitch.
What is it, Nick?
No, you're not gonna... Your Honor! The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? Walked right into it, yeah he did. On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. I fucking love this game, it's so stupid. Order! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce! I object! And I object to your objection! Wait a second! You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma! I have a right to do as you suggested! Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy!
So crazy, it just might work. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes, I do, actually. Yes. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. All in, correct. I love her. Hi, Polly. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. Bird! Yes. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Oh, Polly!
Hello! Hello! Ah!
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Ha ha, right.
What are you gonna do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Aw. Well, Maya, you're the one who knows how to talk to the bird.
Hello! Hello! Ah!
Witness! You can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right. What do I say?
Have we forgotten something? What's your name? Go to 10. Maybe I should get her to say her name?
Polly! Polly! What's your name? Polly! Polly! Ah!
Mr. Wright. I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? No. I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with that, no. Please only ask questions pertaining to the matter at hand. Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. Should we go back and try that again? Let's go back and try it again. Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago...
Polly, have we forgotten something? Ah! Don't forget DL6! Ah!
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot! Something we forgot!
Oh. Did he train the parrot? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when asked if we'd forgotten anything? Witness, you're supposed to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Okay. He made the bird sing a different song. Yes, he did. Witness tampering. I agree. I mean, he's done that every fucking time, but... Okay, so let's try a different one. Yeah. What was the last... Oh, the safe number! Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228! 1228!
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. I think it does. But, we save. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's identity? I just did that thinking it was the right answer. I actually don't know. Wait, 1228. Was that the number on the bullet? I did save. Is there anything else? I'm gonna try it. Oh! That's the statute of limitations! That's the day it's up! Oh ho ho! The case file! Yes! Y'all are the shit. Let's go. The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? Case summary, right? Ah, shit! It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident? December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah! This is not tangible proof! I set my ATM's card number to 0001 because I am number one. Well, bitch, you just gave us all your ATM card. Drinks on Von Karma! Let's rack up some credit card debt. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing! Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I gonna find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Cheers! Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Okay. Done that already. Is there anything else for pressing, or do we just present evidence now? I'm gonna waste my share on new clothes. Sounds good. Yanni's profile? Look at the case file again. Alright, let's see. Location, elevator, district courthouse. Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of the incident. No clues found on the scene. Victim data, Gregory Edgeworth, age 35. Defense attorney trapped in elevator, returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Huh. Yanni Yogi, age 37. Court bailiff trapped in elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory loss due to... Oh, shit! Oh, no! Polly Jenkins committed suicide! The parrot... Oh, he named the parrot after his dead fiancé. That's so sad. That's why he wanted revenge. Alright, let's present it again. Oh, well that... I need to go back. Okay. Try the suspect data, then. It's on the suspect data page. Mr. Wright. This file is from a case 15 years ago. I don't see anything about a safe in here at all. Oh, oops. Ah, how am I supposed to... Do we have to have her say her name first? Okay. We'll try the talking again. Maya, you talk to her. What do I say? What's your name? Polly, what's your name?
Polly! Ah!
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Yes, it does! Yes, we're going for it. Ha! Fascinating. You claims the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Nick,
Don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... the DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Bah! A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7! Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. Ah, so we have to have both. Okay. Alright. The safe. Gotta get her to talk again and mention the safe. What's the safe number? Polly, what was the number in the shack? Blah, 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 blah. Yes, it does. Okay. Show us the proof. Yeah. The case summary. There we go! It is certainly an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my... Yeah. We already got that. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Hell yeah, Polly! Hey, Cloud! Polly was just on the witness stand, and she fucking killed it. Witness, tell us your name. Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember! No. It's okay. Yo! I have accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi.
Or this is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. Yeah, Von Karma's gonna have a new grudge. We better watch out. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Yeah, because he's only like 52! Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order! Order! Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes.
It was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. He made a copy of the letter! Yes! Good. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Alright, so we've got him, but now we have to save Miles from the DL6. He grew a spine and muscle in a few seconds. Yes, he did.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
Oh, we gotta stop Miles from saying shit. There are a few mysteries left unsolved.
Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it.
Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Because he doesn't want to nail him for Hammond. He wants to nail him for the DL6, even though I bet it was you who killed his dad. I bet it was you. I know it was you. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right fucking now.
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. All right. Step 1 of 2. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Miles, you absolute fucking tool! Oh, I hate you.
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess! He's gonna say he's guilty! He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident! Right, you had one job to do and that was to shut your fucking mouth! He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad! Oh god, what do I do? Raise a fucking objection! First I'm gonna say. Raise an objection. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Bitch was a child, I agree.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. God fucking damn it, Edgeworth. Here we go. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. Miles is a big baka! Yes, he is. I agree. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean, in the incident where your father died? Where is Grossberg? He said he had shit! Ugh. From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. Grossberg will bust in, we hope. I agree. The culprit is me. Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah! It's obvious. Behold the trial right here, right now. And since you took all the evidence, you think you're gonna win. We have the bullet! We try this man for this crime of 15 years ago, but do you try him as a minor, or do you try him as an adult because he was 9? Ugh, I gotta, whew. Martha, we should not raise our blood pressure before surgery. Just, whew, breathe. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Oh, God. Hold on. I'm gonna check. I'm seeing a lot. Ah, hydrate. Thank you, Nara, for the hydrate. And Cloud, give me the hydrate emoji. Give me a second. Let me hydrate. Are we on the right Wi-Fi network? I'm seeing a lot of dropped frames. No, we're on the right Wi-Fi network. It's just a wonky day, I guess. Shit just gets more complicated. Don't I know it? Adjust. Okay. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. Yes, you little bitch! God damn it, and you made Gumshoe sad! How dare you? Gumshoe trusted you. He worked hard for you. I saw the head pats, Cloud. I'm sorry. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate you. Nani! Oh, God. Christ almighty. Lily, you're feeling sleepy. If you're sleepy, you should go to bed. The VOD will be up on YouTube, and you can check it out tomorrow. Not that I don't want you here. I just don't want you being all sleepy. Anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! Just crazy!
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. Ed? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Nick's got the balls! The fucking flying soccer ball. Yes. It literally isn't murder if it's an accident, is it? Isn't that called, like, accidental manslaughter? Like, you still get punished, but it's a lighter punishment than murder. So even if Miles did do it, he wouldn't be charged for murder. He'd be charged accidental manslaughter. Anyway. But, you know, again, we don't know how Japanifornia works. Alright. Clench your butt cheeks, here we go. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. So it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? Involuntary manslaughter, thank you. I got the word wrong. I knew it was the incorrect word, but like, involuntary manslaughter, thank you. No, Your Honor. On karma, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you? He literally told you in the records room yesterday. Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Japanifornia, you must find someone guilty no matter the evidence. Someone's head must roll. For fucking real. Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Japanifornia don't fuck around. They really don't. Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Superior Court of Japanifornia. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. Oh, stretch time! Thank you, Nara, not Nara, Cloud. Cloud redeemed the stretchies. Thank you. For the stretchies. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and then a scream. See, a throw couldn't pull the trigger if the safety was on the gun. That just doesn't make sense. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. There were 2 bullets? He said a single gunshot. What do you mean there were 2 bullets? Because I have 1 in the court record. Huh. Gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know that my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma? You were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
Ah, the missing bullet which I spotted in the window. Okay, got it. Okay. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. To leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So, there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator? Yes. Myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first. But then as time passed and no one came to help, my father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then, just then, something heavy fell at my feet. It says somewhere the gun was fired twice. Okay. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
In the case... I'll have to look at the case report again. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. The gun fired once. Yes, I think. After I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. Scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. To this day? Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is! One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. Because if he was shot in the heart, then his father, wouldn't he have died immediately before he could scream? But I don't know what it means. I'd better find out and quick. Huh. Okay. Trapped in an elevator, they began to argue. Something heavy fell at my feet. Hold on, let's look at the court record real quick. Okay, let's look at the case summary. December 28th, 2001. In the elevator at the courthouse. Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of the incident. No clues found on the scene. Victim, Gregory Edgeworth, age 35. Defense attorney, trapped in the elevator, returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. 1 bullet was found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Okay. So when was the other bullet fired? That's what I want to know. Court bailiff, trapped in the... Okay, so the suspect is Yanni Yogi. Okay. So this is going to be key. One gunshot. A single gunshot, and then a scream. Are you sure you only heard 1 gunshot? Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna save here before I forget. Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I wonder if someone screamed to cover up the second gunshot. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? The victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. How would he know about the gun? Unless he was the one who fired it! I will die on this hill. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? We fucking better! Yes? Yes, the window! Right! Thank you, Nara. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible! You thought you took all the evidence. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? The photo. We die like Miles' dad. Nah, don't take the flag for me, don't do it! No, value yourself, please. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please get a clue! Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. Bullet hole! As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet, there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DR6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary. That's on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
Where did the pistol go? He had to have taken it.
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth.
Why do we have that bullet, though? We have to use the bullet as evidence somehow.
It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Like what, bitch? His objection doesn't make sense. I agree.
Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen?
Dusty piece of shit!
I agree. I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole— No, Phoenix.
What are you doing, Nick?
Why aren't you raising an objection, right? I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think that it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick!
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. Somebody has to bust in here. Think outside the elevator, right? Think, you stupid man. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention. Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now! Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? Fucking me! I do! I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. I object! Bitch. I object! Your Honor! I object! Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Oh.
Nick?
I don't know! His case is perfect!
Oh no.
Ah! It must exist. The second bullet. Ugh! What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist.
Where?
Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer! The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Yes? Yes, there was. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. Bah! What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is the bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof? Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? He didn't need to find it? Right. Oops. Alright, we'll go back. That's why we save. Oh, fuck. I think I fucked up. I think I saved in the wrong slot. Oh, wait. Shit. Yeah, I saved in the wrong place. Was cautious? That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. Yeah, okay, I'll take the L. We'll just keep going. It's fine. Okay, didn't need it. The one time I don't save in a different slot! Oh well. Why would the murderer have spent time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Bah! The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true! He had to take it. Murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Well, bitch, that means he had to find it. Why did you make me lose points? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but, the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance. For instance, what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you'd have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. Nanny! You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot. What if Miles shot the murderer instead of his dad? And they left with the second bullet still inside of them? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. That's why Von Karma had to take that long vacation! He was recovering from a bullet wound! The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The bullet hole means it went outside. If it originated in the elevator. It's so obvious, but everyone's dead. Musty bitch! Right? The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Here we go. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Okay, not 7 months. Several months. I called it, bitch. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it
Because he was injured!
which would mean
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma!
Oh, man! Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Should I say it now, or should I save it for a better time? I am truly, The judge is dumb! Yeah, he is dumb. But that's probably the whole point of the game. You think I should say it? Alright, say it now. Let's go. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? Oh, my hands are shaking. What? Von Karma. Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Now would be a great time to come in, Mr. Grossberg.
Nick, let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Probably just took it out himself. Right? That's what Elita, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He probably took it out himself. Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane!
No, he couldn't have. Or, you can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has... He left it in there! Oh my god! Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? It's still there. But we can't, like, show him as evidence, can we? Is it impossible to prove, or should I show evidence? Check my record. I mean, we have the bullet, right? Still bears clear ballistic markings. Would this be it? Alright. Shit. I'll go with that. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot. I have a tool. The metal detector! The metal detector! Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then, I ask, thank you, Gumshoe, you beautiful bastard! Where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean! I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible? For all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. Yeah, now you're starting to sweat. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Order! Order! He's sweating bullets, literally! Ah! That's good! Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. No Fifth Amendment, not in Japanifornia. Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. There it is, bitch! It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! Mr. Von Karma. You! It was you! I was afraid this would happen. And so, I remained silent. Indeed. There is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. Oh, come on! What? I was shot in the shoulder before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the DL6. Well, let's take it out and compare it to the bullet that I fucking have, bitch! Aliens, that's a good excuse. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Proof? I have no obligation to prove anything! It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from the DL6? Of course he can't! You don't have any of the DL6 evidence! That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday! But we do still have one piece of evidence. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Oh shit, I can't save. He was gonna sacrifice his not son, Miles. I know, right? But ballistic markings. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Oh, he's losing it. He's off his fucking rocker. That scream. It was Von Karma's, not his father's! I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help, I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Get away! Get away from my father! And then there was that scream. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed! Mr. Von Karma? Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me! So, it was you. Oh my god, banging his head against the wall, literally. You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death! 15 years earlier. Yeah, Nani the fuck for real. The courthouse collapses as the villain is defeated. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock, like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. You are shock! For fucking real, dude. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain! A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then. It was destiny. That's disgusting, my dude. Killing someone for a fucking penalty? Christ, that's cold. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. Well, at least he didn't feel any pain, at least. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi.
He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job! Bring an end to this miserable charade! Now end it! He says end me, bitch. Thank you for the hydrate.
And that was the last of my water.
Very well.
It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. We fucking did it! Woo! So many head pats! Wow, yeah! That is all. This court is adjourned. Miles, you are free again. Yes, he is. Now somebody toss that scumbag Von Karma in jail. 5:38 p.m. Damn, we spent all day in court.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick! Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself.
Make it a padded cell, right?
But now, it's all just a good memory.
I don't know if I'd call it good, Maya. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right.
Yeah?
Just say thank you! I'm not sure how to say this.
I know! Try thank you.
I see. Thank you. Right. You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. Soon, baka husband. True.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there. Woo! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. Gumshoe is so pleased. His boyfie is back home. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. Ahem. Woo! I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all were great in there!
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth! Congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which,
What are you doing now, Lotta?
who, me? Oh, I went back to college.
Girl, don't lie! Right.
I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh? It's over, Nick! My life is over! I will stretch when I'm done, Dolly. Thank you. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Ah, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. Did Keonce dump him? Yup! It's Keonce! She's gonna live in Paris, Nick! Paris! She's leaving me behind! Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy! Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Is that his fucking lunch money? Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts! You come along tonight too, my treat, pal.
Huh? Thanks.
Looking forward to it.
Yo, Nick.
That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly?
Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Edgeworth in school?
$38! Ah. No! Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know! Really, right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events.
Edgeworth. Hmm? You should have told me!
Now, Nick! It was 15 years ago! Don't you think the statute has limitations? A statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it!
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Hey, Miles has always... He had his money stolen. It was Larry's fault. If you're just gonna be bored, why skip school? That's true. Sentimental bitches, all of them. They are. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I had known I'd become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right?
Hey, y'all! Line up! I'll take a photo! Ooh, hey! Photo time! Let's go!
And after that, dinner on me! Do we get a cute photo? Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. God damn it. Why was he in detention? December 29th, 5:02 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. What are you doing there at 5 a.m.? Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. Oh, he slept at the office. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh? What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye? What time is it? I know, my poor baby! My sweet girl, Maya, no! Ah, the first trains for the mountains have already left! To the station! I guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Oh? Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. Take that! Like in a fucking trial.
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick,
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya. Sadness, but bittersweetness. Thank you, Maya. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Is this the end of this game? Did we finish the game? Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Bonus trial? No. Oh my god! We finished the first game! Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish you a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Ooh, Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? I love these fucking idiots. I love them so much. Holy shit, I can't believe we finished the first game. Larry! Ah, Nick? Nah, haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Poor Larry. Ooh, right. Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Fucking bellboy. Phoenix Wright? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit, yes. Oh, you should know, I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Congratulations, head pats! Thank you, double head pats! Oh my goodness. Thank you. Ahem! Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Yes, me as understudy. I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him as of late. The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Old bag! Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Oh, God. And she's so excited about Hammer's box set. Oh my God, triple head pats. Yay. Oh, Will! I'm pleased to announce The Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe Mr. Wright a great deal. And I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? Who's next? Oh, the assistant.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
Cody!
Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess. All right. But you know, I snuck into the studio the other day and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ah, what a dog! It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
It's okay, Cody.
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
I bet you it's Mia.
Show us the photo.
Victory! Yup, there's Mia. There she is. Oh, I love them. Oh, my dumb idiots. I love them so much. Woohoo! Yay! Hold it! Oh. Oh, shit! Valid profession. A brand new episode. We're not playing it tonight. We're gonna save our progress, but we'll play the, we'll start from the top. Start from the top, and we will play next time. Woo! We did it! We did it, people. Oh. Thank y'all for joining me this evening for some Phoenix Wright shenanigans. It was a grand time. Thank you, thank you. Now, this week's gonna be a little wonky since I'm going in for surgery tomorrow morning. So we will not have Yakuza Tuesday, but I will probably be streaming Thursday and Friday next week. So it'll just be a 2-stream week instead of 3. So, thanks for the action, Martha. Be safe tomorrow. Thank you. And good night, Martha. Good night, everyone. Good night, Cloud. You take care of yourself. Thank you, Nara. Good night, every pony. Yes, good night to the lovely Dolly. All the good vibes for surgery. Thank you. No pushing. All right. Let's raid. Oh, let's raid my friend Anna. We're, Anna and I used to do theater back in the day. And she also streams. So if you want to hang out with Anna, go for it. So thank you so much. Thank you to everyone on Twitch. Thank you everyone on YouTube. Had a lovely time. And I hope I will see you next week. Good night. Bye-bye.